the icy darkness of 1940s Russia, 5 prisoners volunteered for a sinister experiment: to stay awake for 15 days, sealed in a chamber and exposed to a mysterious gas. At first, the men laughed, whispered, and shared secrets, their voices echoing faintly through the cold metal walls. But as days passed, their laughter twisted into agonized screams, and the gas clawed relentlessly at their sanity. Wraith-like shadows writhed and curled across the chamber walls, as if alive. By the 9th day, an eerie silence fell, broken only by the scrape of fingernails on raw flesh and the wet, sickening sound of teeth gnawing on muscle. When the scientists finally opened the chamber, the horror was beyond comprehension. The men were gaunt, their eyes unnaturally witsed and glowing with a feral, insatiable hunger. Their bodies were mutilated, torn apart by their own trembling hands, in desperate attempts to escape the torment within. One whispered hoarsely, "We no longer need sleep. We are what lurks in the dark." The survivors suddenly lunged forward, tearing at their captors with inhuman strength, their voices merging into a chilling, demonic chorus that echoed through the facility. The last words recorded before the lights went out were chilling. "Sleep is a prison. Awake, we are free." The experiment was buried deep in secret files, but the darkness it unleashed was never contained, lurking still in the shadows of forgotten nightmares. A blizzard howled across the Russian wilderness as the chamber doors blew open, releasing the twisted survivors into the snowy night. Their gaunt, mutilated bodies moved with unnatural speed, vanishing into the white abyss like phantoms. Soldiers scoured the dense forest, flashlights trembling, beams slicing through the swirling snow and darkness. But the men, no longer men, hunted their hunters with feral precision. One by one, patrols vanished without a trace. Radios crackled with static and distant, guttural laughter that chilled the bone. In abandoned villages beyond, windows rattled violently and dogs whimpered in terror. Locals whispered of shadows slipping silently through the trees, of glowing eyes watching from the blackness. The survivors fed on fear and flesh, leaving behind only crimson trails and echoing screams that haunted the night. Those few who escaped the search parties babbled incoherently about voices stalking their dreams, robbing them of sleep, haunted endlessly by the chilling phrase, "Sleep is a prison." As weeks dragged on, the search was quietly abandoned, the government sealing the files deep within classified archives. Yet in the icy forests, the awakened still roam, never sleeping, always hungry, forever lurking where nightmares are born and sanity dies. A new dawn brought a government recon team, hardened agents armed with thermal scanners, night vision, and iron resolve, into the snow-choked forest. Helicopter rotors thundered overhead, casting monstrous shadows on the ground. As boots crunched through the frost, the world grew eerily silent. Strange footprints circled the trees, vanishing abruptly. The agents pressed deeper, radios hissing with the static, as if the air itself rebelled against their intrusion. Suddenly a scream pierced the stillness, echoing off the skeletal trees. Bodies twisted in agony, faces frozen in terror. emerged from the blizzard's grip, eyes glowing like coals in the darkness. One by one, agents were dragged into the shadows, their cries muffled by clawed hands. Blood painted the snow crimson. Thermal scopes revealed nothing, only flickers of movement, too fast, too unnatural. The last agent, breath ragged, stumbled upon a clearing littered with gnawed bones and torn uniforms. He raised his weapon, but unseen hands closed around him. As the blizzard swallowed the forest whole, only the wind carried the final chilling words. Sleep is a prison.